Hi, I'm Jason Word. I'm here at the courts in Springfield for the 32nd annual Ozarks basketball preview. I'm here with one of our cover selections, Trent Smith of Carl Junction. Trent, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So what does it mean to you to be one of the cover athletes for the 2018-2019 Ozarks basketball preview?
It means a lot. Like, it kind of just like helps me realize like all the hard work I've put in. Like, it kind of like means it's kind of starting to pay off. Just like be among all these other great athletes on the cover.
It's a little intimidating knowing now you're going to be on the cover. Everybody's going to know who you are. So this season, you're not going to be able to hide anywhere.
Yep, that's true. But I'm looking forward to this year. I think I'll have a pretty good year, and I'm excited to get it going.
Well, look ahead. What do you think, this year, looking at your team, looking at the schedule, looking ahead, what do you think the team's going to do?
I think we have a chance to repeat as district champions again, and I think we can compete very strongly in the COC large again. I think because last year we beat Nixa and we competed with Ozark. I think just looking at this year, we've gotten bigger and stronger, and like everyone's matured. So I think we can have a really good year.
Well, speaking of that team playing together, you matured, you grew a little bit. How does that familiarity with each other, how is that going to translate into maybe being a little tighter and how you pass, how you run your plays on the floor?
It'll help a lot because we run like a 5-out offense. So like there's not a lot of play. It's just like pass and cut. So like just like knowing where each other are, like it'll help translate, and having a good chemistry with each other, it'll help a lot.
So you guys kind of at the point that when you're going down the floor, you've played enough that you know what this guy's going to do. If I go right, they're going to cut to the basket.
Yeah, for sure.
So how does that take some of the pressure off when you're going down the floor to be able to know? You kind of know where they're going to go. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, like I just know they're going to be there, and like I know where to look when they're open or when they're going to cut. Like I know who's going to like hit the shots and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to it. Like we have a really good connection, I think.
So you've had over 1,000 points in your career, but over 500 rebounds as well, which shows that you concentrate as much on the defensive end of the ball as you do the offensive end. What does it mean to you to have people look and see you as that kind of complete player?
It means a lot. I want to be more than just like a scorer. So like Coach Brock's always like emphasized me to like be active on both ends, like always be moving, be active on defense, like help side, like so I always just do my best, like do as much as I can on the court, like the whole game, and not like take breaks off. So
do you find you have to work at your defense a little bit more than your offense?
Yeah, for sure. Like I've always had to, because I'm not like as quick as some of the people, but like I feel like if I can, I've been working on my footwork and stuff, so just working on defense has helped a lot.
Now you were the player of the year for the COC large division. You're been called a dual offensive threat, that you're somebody you can score outside as well as you can inside. I mean, you shot 47% from behind the arc. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys that specialize in three-point shooting that don't hit 47% outside the arc. So do you work on trying to be that kind of complete offensive player, or is it just something that you found you could just do it?
Yeah, like last summer, I hurt my knee, like and stuff. I used to like be mainly just like driving and like because I used to like just dunk quite a bit. But like last summer when I hurt my knee and I had surgery, I spent a lot of time like when I got back like shooting and practicing, because I was like I won't be as quick like back then as I was like at one point. So I worked on shooting and like mid range and stuff, and that really helped last year. Like and it translated into 47% 3-point shooting. So. It was nice. It was a nice like addition to my game for sure.
So being a leader on the squad, knowing that other players are looking at you, when you had that injury, when you came back, you had to work, you had to rehab, and when you first came back to the floor, nobody's 100% when they first come back. What do you hope your teammates glean from the way you worked so hard to come back from your injury to get back where, and to see that you were able to look and adapt your game? Because you were like, well, I'm not as fast as I was, but you found a way to adapt your game and continue to contribute.
Yeah, I want them to realize that like they can get through anything with hard work, and like if you work hard, we can accomplish a lot. Like no matter what happens, like even if you get hurt, like you're still gonna be able to like get better. Like once you get back, you just have to work harder, and it's good like to work harder and then like see it pay off. That's a good feeling. So I just want them to know that.
And speaking of paying off, you're going to SBU.
Yep.
So why SBU? Why was that the right choice for you?
When I went there in May actually, and that was when they offered me, and I like just loved the campus there and like the atmosphere. I thought the coaches like all generally like genuinely like cared for me as a person and like not just a basketball player. And like Quinn Nelson from Ozark had actually like reached out to me some, was like telling me how great it was. And like I played against him for the last like 3 years, so I knew he was like a genuine guy and he's a good player. So I just made the decision in early August, and I want to just have it over with like the rest of the year and like not have to worry about it. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to get going there.
So knowing you're going to be playing at the collegiate level, obviously it's a higher level of basketball than it is at high school. Have you looked forward to what you know you're going to have to do at that level and allowed that to impact how you train now, how you practice now?
Yeah, I've been working out a lot more, like especially trying to get prepared for the college level where everyone's going to be bigger, faster, and stronger. So I've been like preparing to like work on the outside too, because I won't be as tall at that level as I am in the high school level. So like I'm trying to get prepared for like working on the perimeter like a lot more than I am in high school, of course, because everyone's going to be like as tall as me, like, or a lot of people will. So I've just been trying to get quicker and stronger and like just trying to get like you adapted to that level of physicality and play.
So doing that yourself, developing yourself, but being a leader on the team, what you do impacts your fellow teammates a lot more than what you say. So as you're training, you're preparing, you're focused. Obviously, you're focused on the team as well, but you've got your individual focus. What do you hope your teammates glean from watching how you prepare, how you approach the game now versus what you did before?
I just want them to like try and like work as hard as me, because like I want them to like succeed as much as I do. I want the team to succeed more than I want me to succeed, and I want them to like kind of build off what I'm doing and like get better individually, because that's what summer was like all about. It's like we had shootouts and stuff, but like it was mainly individual stuff. That's your time to like get better, and then when season comes around, we put it all together and like win as a team. So like that's what I'm just looking forward to.
Well, thank you, Trent. Trent Smith, Carl Junction, one of our cover athletes for the 32nd annual Ozarks basketball preview. I'm Jason Wirt for Ozark Previews.